What's up, everybody? You got VPB Money Man here, formerly Vampire Blocker. The reason why I changed the name of the channel is because Vampire Blocker kept showing up on the video game platforms and, all type of scary movie platform like a movie review. So I changed it to VPB Money Man for a number of reasons. For that, and I understand money. I understand the more money you give other people, the less money you'll have. Here we go. People are asking me, do I think we're headed for a recession? No. I think we're headed for a Great Depression. I'm going to put up a screenshot of a video that I made about, do you believe we're headed for another Great Recession? And I'm going to put the link in the description of how I called this a month ago about bank runs and, credit problems and all type of derivative stuff. I called this a month ago because people make history. History only repeats itself because of people. The same thing happened 100 years ago with the Spanish flu. Fast forward 100 years and we had the virus, the beer virus, coronavirus. On this channel, I'm going to tell you right now, and I might lose some subscribers. I may gain some, but here it goes. If you are emotional and you cannot handle what happens in the markets, you should not be in the markets. Case in point, SVB Bank is having a bank run, Silicon Valley Bank. People in other parts of the country are pulling their money out of the bank. If you do not belong to SVB Bank, why the hell are you pulling your money out of your bank? Why are you selling out of your brokerage institutions? Because you watch the news and they said this classic line and it freaked you out and you got scared. Here's what they said. What bank is going to be next to fall? And you said, well, it ain't going to be my bank. And you went there and you pulled out everything. You sold out. That's why the markets are pretty much crumbling. Today's Monday. It's going to crumble some more. I'm sure it's going to crumble for a while because people are scared. The one thing you never want is fear in the markets. I'm going to come out and say this. You will never live a life like Floyd Mayweather Jr. unless you can box like Floyd Mayweather Jr. or you win the Mega Millions or the Powerball. You ain't going to day trade your way there and you're not going to invest your way there. But you listen to your boy and you'll be able to have a comfortable retirement. Meaning, people who like to day trade and get emotional and don't understand when they're being scammed, you might as well stock up on Alpo dog food now, because that's what you're going to be eating later on in life. Because the only thing you're going to have is a little bit of Social Security and maybe a little bit of peanuts of what you saved up. But other than that, you're going to be on a fixed budget and you ain't going to be able to live at all. So you might as well go to Costco, stock up on Pedigree and all that stuff, because that's what you're going to be eating. I would stock up on all type of sour cream and ketchup and hot sauce to flavor it, because that's what you're going to be eating. You listen to your boy and you'll be good. You're not going to live like Floyd Mayweather. You're not going to be flying private jets, but you'll probably be able to fly economy plus or maybe first class on your way to another country that's beautiful. And you'll be able to stay in a nicer room. For this simple bit of advice I'm going to give you, remember the link is in the description of the Great Depression, which I believe, it's coming. It's definitely coming. And I'll tell you why. It's coming because the Fed already gave out a bunch of money. They can't do that again because that money they gave out caused high inflation, high gas prices, high food prices. So they're raising interest rates to combat that. So they can't give more of that out. So you're screwed. What's going to happen is this. Everything's going to come to light. Banks playing around with derivatives, over lending money. People overextended themselves with credit card debt, taking out HELOCs on their homes, buying cars they can't afford, renovating their homes because they thought they were going to be stuck at home. People pretty much living beyond their means. You got people that make $100,000 a year and they're struggling because a couple reasons. Social media ruined people's lives because you think you got to live your life like that, and you really don't. Successful people don't care what other people are doing. They manage their lives. You can't manage other people's lives. You can only manage your own. Meaning, when I say listen to your boy, the only stocks I will ever buy and talk about are the ones that I own myself. I have to get this right. So I'm not going to talk about AMC because I don't own AMC because AMC is a shitty company. I don't own BBBY, and I won't even day trade BBBY because I don't care to watch resistance levels and watch a stock market all day. I have shit to do. I have a life to live. I'm not paying another idiot any money up here for him to trade, for him to show me how to trade some shit that he doesn't even understand. I'm keeping my money in my pocket because that's how you build wealth. You build wealth and you give it to your family. You don't give it to other idiots up here who give it to their families. Take a look at their studios and their lives. They're better than yours. They did not get that money day trading. I don't care how many times people show you their phones of the plays that they made or the money that they made. You can make as much money as you want today, tomorrow. Will you have it 15, 20 years from now? What I teach is for people to have long money. Money that when you can't do it anymore and your body starts to shut down and your brain shuts down or your job lays you off because technology is taking your job, you can sit back and go, you know what? We're good. I'm going to take 3 months off and I'm going to figure out what my next step is going to be. Emotional people panic because they've panicked their whole lives. Watch, you mark my words. I never watch the news because the news is there for entertainment. It'll make you think it's a war, it's a sport, it's the end of the world. I don't play those games. I got stuff to do. I'm going to the gym. I got to pick up some medication for the dog because she was sick over the weekend. And I'm going to work. I'm living life. I'm having tacos. Yeah, Taco Mondays instead of Taco Tuesdays. All right. At the end of the day, trust me. Take your time, be patient, breathe. People are selling out of their portfolios because of what SVB Bank is doing. That's their problem. If their people were dumb enough to keep over $250,000 in an account that only says we insure up to $250,000, if the FDIC says that and you keep $1 million, you're the idiot, no one else. If you got $1 million, you can have 4 different bank accounts with $250,000 in it and they'll insure it. Why would you put $1 million in an account that only insures up to $250,000? But what do I know? I'm just a high school dropout, that happens to have common sense. Stupid people out here. Stick with your boy. I got you. When I talk about stocks, I own them. Like I said, I will never talk about a stock unless I own it myself. And here's the most important bit of advice, and I hope you made it this far. The next 2 years, don't make any big purchases. Make sure your job is stable enough to keep you on the payroll. A lot of jobs took out loans too that are rocky. What will happen is the banks will call their notes, meaning say your job took a loan out for equipment or whatever. The bank at any time could say, we want our money back. We're having financial issues. What they'll do is cut back on workforce to pay back the loans that they have. And now you lose your job. And now that big purchase you made, you're going to lose that big purchase. And someone who understands money, they're going to purchase it pennies on the dollar. Don't make any big purchases for the next, I would say, 2 years. Let it relax. Let's get through our next president. Let's see which direction the country's headed. There's a lot of things going on right now. Don't make any big purchases. In my opinion, I would not make any big purchases. If your kids are going to school, that's a given. You send them to school. But if you're looking to upgrade a house, ask yourself why. If you're looking to upgrade a car, do you need it? If you're looking to upgrade your gold chain or your watch, do you need it or do you want it or do you have to have it? Put your needs in front of wants. These are going to be some rough couple years. No regrets.